So here's a fact. I like graffiti. Not the shitty kind, not the I'm marking this for my own purposes and I don't want anyone to take this off because I need to hold this thing kind. I like the constructive I'm making a point kind, or that I'm sending a message to a lot of people kind, or that this is really fucking artistic kind. That's the sort of graffiti that I like. On my way home every day, I walk through an underpass. I mean, I know there is graffiti in there, but I never look at it because it's just unconstructive shit. It's just some gang marking it as their territory and another gang marking it as their territory, and then everyone gets pissed off because whose territory is it? I mean, no one knows, so it can't be anyone's territory, and of course it's not. It's a fucking underpass. But I decided today that I'd actually pay attention to it for once, and as I was walking through there just now, I saw some graffiti that I think, yeah, I can say I actually liked it. It's not necessarily the artistic sort, and it's not even really particularly of much worth, but it sends a message, and it said the right message, really. It's what I needed to see. This is the graffiti in question. It's simple, but it sent me the message that I needed to hear. But in the end, if you truly want to be happy, you will find a way of being happy, because you are the ruler of your life and no one else is. So if you're in a situation you don't like, you will just get out of it and get into a new one that you do like, because that's the way life works. It's a sequence of things happening, and you are the person who decides what happens, largely. People can interrupt that, but largely you are the sovereign master of your own life. And I think I'd forgotten that. I think that I'd started to think that everyone else controls my life, and that all these changes were something that I couldn't combat at all. But one, I don't need to combat them because they don't really affect me. I'm just scared that I'm growing up too quickly and I'm not making the most of it. That's it. That is literally... But I also realised that out of the formless chaos that change can seem like, out of all the worrying and just the shitness of knowing things are not how they used to be, there is always something new. And it's almost always something better. When I was at primary school, I had the opportunity to make mosaic. Mosaic? I don't know. I think it's mosaic, but I'm gonna say mosaic. No, mosaic. Fuck it, I don't care. That's not important. What is important is that I made it. Well, me and some friends, I don't know. The school basically chose some people to make some mosaics for the seating area, and it was all very fancy and new, and it was lovely. To make a mosaic, you have to crush pieces of tile down into smaller chunks that you can use in your mosaic to build the various areas. And then with those chunks, you put them back together in a completely new order that was different from what it was before, but infinitely more beautiful. I realised today that's what my life is at the moment. I've crushed down the chunks of the old tile, and I'm reshaping them into something infinitely more beautiful. This, of course, doesn't apply wholly to the mosaic, because it was a badger, and badgers aren't that beautiful. But the metaphor still stands, and my life is under construction.